Yo, what's going on, guys? At work, driving to a shooting, sadly. But either way, we're going to talk about the fact that Ben Simmons is not getting dropped, in the sense that dropped from the lineup, from the rotation. He is out still with injury. But Jacque Vaughn has came out and said there is no discussion that our man, Ben Simmons, will be gone for the foreseeable future. No, they're not shutting him down, which is right. I know the guy's only averaging like 6 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists a game with a block and steal. Look, I think this is a bigger thing. People don't realize is Dwight Howard, that season with the Wizards and where his career was spiraling down before he had that rebirth with the Lakers, arguably, when he won his first championship, he's had a 9-inch cyst on his back. Brook Lopez is reborn this year after he finally had back surgery last year to correctly alleviate his back. And I know mental health plays a factor with Ben Simmons, and obviously we hope the man gets the help that he needs, and hopefully he's getting it. I think he's struggling, Ben Simmons, with a back injury that still hasn't been correctly alleviated, and that's hampering his ability. All right. I think Ben Simmons is still a phenomenal player, a guy that people need to give credit because he is somebody who can still impact the game when fully healthy. He shows it. Maybe, there is a reluctance to score now, and that might have developed, and that's something that, was not foreseen. And maybe it's something he can get out of, he can shake out of. Maybe it's just in his head, or maybe it's an injury to his back that doesn't allow him to move. Another example is Damian Lillard. I know that's a core injury. Damian Lillard had a core muscle injury that really just hampered his ability to play basketball the way that he knows he's capable of playing basketball. He couldn't move correctly. And Damian Lillard basically said, part of the reason why he's having the success, and he said this on the Chris Haynes, Mark Stein podcast, #ThisLeagueUncut. If you guys haven't watched, you better, or listen to it. I guess it's the right way of saying it. And again, it goes back to the idea that these are professional athletes. These are guys who, if healthy, they're some of, if not the best basketball players in the country and in the world, if so. And Ben Simmons was the #1 pick, all right? He's a guy who's been an all-star, multi-time all-star, multi-all-defense, okay? And he's really a guy who, besides the one season in the one season where he sat out his first year with the foot, this guy really hasn't been unhealthy. Obviously, since the whole Philadelphia series, it hasn't been great, but all in all, he has not been a guy who's been injury-prone. The last 2 years where this has all gone down, he has become injury prone, and I don't think it's, been good for his career, but he's still young. All right. Obviously, I think at this point, the 3-point shooting, we'll still make videos whenever it gets talked about, but we've waited so long for that 3-point shot to come around. It hasn't. And I don't care. He has shown that he can be an impactful, winning basketball player without a 3-point shot. All right. And it continues to show that this guy can be a winner in the NBA for a team. So for me, I just think, hey, we're looking at a situation where I think it's a bit overblown due to the fact that people just love to hate Ben Simmons for some reason. I feel bad for the guy because he does not deserve it. And it'll be a matter of time when we get to see Ben Simmons again. Hopefully, the Nets make the playoffs. They're looking good. And this is the perfect team for Ben Simmons. They got so many shooters on here that there's so much floor spacing that there shouldn't be a worry of him not being able to work it out. So that's where, for me, I think this is not as bad as a situation as people are making it seem like. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comments section. What do you guys think of this? And are you guys in the same boat as me? Hopefully, we see Ben Simmons sooner rather than later. He is a guy that we very much love to see play basketball. And yeah, I definitely think it's just a matter of if, not when, we'll see Ben Simmons. And I think once he's fully healthy, once he's at 100%, it's going to be okay. I assure you. I think that's just something that we need to take into consideration and just acknowledge, like, this guy, when healthy, is still one of the best defenders, arguably, if not the best defender in the NBA. and should be given credit.